Hi, this is Natalie Pace. This is our December 2023 Prosperity Coaching, and today is day 3. Our mantra today is gratitude. So, all day today, I want you to lean into gratitude. Now, it's interesting because gratitude, like happiness, is not something that you can force, right? It's a feeling that happens after something occurs that makes you feel grateful for it, right? So you can't really force it, but there are certain tricks that you can use that help you to elicit that feeling. For instance, counting your blessings, right? Also finding something about things that will make you more you know in that state of gratitude. For instance, if you're just taking a walk, which I do a lot, maybe I'm talking on the phone, or maybe I'm doing Duolingo, practicing my French. Whatever it is that you would normally do, maybe what might be interesting is to go for a walk and instead take a look at the trees and say, thank you, trees, for providing the oxygen that I've taken for granted all this time. Like, maybe that's what you do, is that you start looking for things in your day that are actually either benefiting you or enhancing your experience that you overlook, right? So being more attentive to the details of your daily life and the things that do please you, whether it's that, whatever your morning ritual is, chances are there's a reason that you choose those things for your morning ritual, whether it's what you eat or what you drink. Maybe you savor that coffee if that's what you do, or that tea, or that green drink, whatever it is that you do in your morning ritual. Maybe you just savor it a little bit more and make a note for yourself that you really are grateful that the farmers grew the organic veg for that green drink, or the organic coffee beans for that. So it's being more mindful. I know a long time ago I did the Artist's Way by Julia Cameron, and she said, as you go throughout your day, notice 3 very unusual things. And when you give yourself that task, man, do unusual things show up for you. So today, notice the details and be more mindful of how they actually are making you a little bit happier as you go throughout your day, right? Whether it's your kids, your sacred beloved, that warm, cuddly bed that you sleep on, having a place to sleep and roof over your head and peace, that you're not involved in a conflict, all of these things that sometimes we take for granted in our daily life, which can be, a little bit running on the hamster wheel for a lot of us. So gratitude, again, is just it's going to come. Looking at things that make you happy, and all of a sudden you're going to feel great for that. And yes, there are probably little details in our daily life that we have set up to make us a little tiny bit more happy, whether it's the paint of our bedroom or our kitchen or whatever it is that we've done recently. There's something that we've done that's made us happy that in our routine we have forgotten to notice. So I think that gratitude today might be a little bit about discovering or rediscovering some of the things that we have put in place in our life to make us happier that we overlook. Now, there may be, again, we're still going to keep love, we're still going to keep breathing in the mix here, although gratitude is obviously reigning supreme in our mind. There may be something that comes to us that we're not grateful for, right? Rather than pretend that didn't happen, what I think would be a better choice would be to say, okay, I'm not comfortable with that. I don't like that. But today's mantra and today's focus is gratitude. So I will make a note in my journal about that particular thing that happened. And I may, if I have to deal with it today, I'll deal with it today. And I'm going to use some of these tools that I now have, breathing deeper, leaning more into love and gratitude, to see if that inspires a different solution to this confrontation than I would have had if I weren't using those tools. But there can also be, there's a saying, I don't know who said it, that I love. The battle you win is the one you don't show up for. Do you have to show up for battle to that confrontation? Or can you just say, you know what, for now, I'm going to lean into gratitude because this is my commitment for 21 days of prosperity coaching, prosperity abundance coaching. I'm going to lean into these mantras. That's a commitment I made to myself. It's self love. And this thing that does not have to be dealt with right now, I'll put it aside for now. I'll deal with, if it does need to be dealt with, I'll deal with it. If it does not need to be dealt with and it doesn't fit into this new becoming that I'm trying to be, and I haven't yet figured out how to deal with that in a way that I think is in tune with prosperity and abundance, I'm going to put it aside, put it in my journal. I am going to deal with it, but I'm going to deal with it when I have more tools. I'm going to deal with it when I have a different frame of mind. I'm going to deal with it when I'm not coming at confrontation with confrontation, but I'm coming at confrontation with love, with gratitude, with deep breathing, and with these tools that I'm going to have develop over the next 21 days. All right. So thank you again for joining me on day 3. Remember about gratitude, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 4.